we got into the other day and then I died in. Because we haven't really searched that one yet, and I need more stuff. Okay, so new story. Stay within the TOS. Oh, of course, yes. We're going to keep it chill. Keep it chill. Look for caves. So, story. So I was in China. You guys know this. I spent some time in China. And I told some interesting food stories about China the other day. But the one I didn't get to was the one I said was going to be the fine dining experience that I had at Pizza Hut. So in China, when I was there, Pizza Hut, fancy place. Fancy place. It really is. Like, it's a really nice restaurant. It's a nice sit-down place. I don't even know if they did. I think they did delivery. I can't remember, but I don't think they did. But it was very, very snazzy. It was a very, very nice place. The building had a little waterfall in it and stuff. And it was very cool. And some of the people I was with were like, hey, would you like to go have a nice dinner out today? And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do that, sure. Where are we going? We're like, we're going to go somewhere cool. We're going to go to Pizza Hut. Now, if you've ever... Aha! Faces. I could be getting close. If you've ever seen... what was that movie? Oh, goodness. Oh, yep, this is the place. Get in here. If you've ever seen Demolition Man, you'll know what it's like when they go to the future and the fancy restaurant was a Taco Bell. It felt very much like that. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to Pizza Hut, you say? Get my lights out here. Now, in here, I got killed last time, but now I'm more prepared with a better axe. So, hopefully we won't have that issue. Don't go through here. Well, I'm going to. Move, logs. Draven's coming through. So, we take a taxi over there, which I haven't really talked about much. I heard a gronk in here. Chinese taxi itself is an experience. I can only kind of compare it to, let's see, a roller coaster ride. That is the closest I could accurately call a taxi ride. They're very, very scary. Okay? Ooh, sodas. Ooh, coins. Thank you. Whoa. Yes, I know. It's exciting. So, we went ahead and we snagged a taxi ride over there. And driving in China is very crazy. And I say that because, like, there are lines on the road, but they're really just more of a suggestion. No one ever really stays inside of them. Oh, okay. I can go left or I can go right. Right is glowy. Let's go right first. Let's go against my normal instincts to go left. I'm underwater. And sometimes you're in a taxi driver, right? Taxi driver. And as you're booking it, the light goes red. So instead of stopping, our dude just went left into the other two lanes right in front of them and then turned left again. He didn't go straight through. He went whoop, but he never stopped. He just cut everybody off. I literally thought I was going to die several times in a taxi there. It was not a fun experience. It was literally scary. And I'm not a good passenger anyways. A bit of a control freak when it comes to driving. I'm almost always the driver when I go places with people. Cannot stand being a passenger. And China only made that worse. Ooh, fingers. So we show up in China. Or, I mean, at the Pizza Hut. Luckily, alive. And sitting outside was a lady with two dogs. They were chows, if you're familiar. And one of those was, to this date, still the biggest dog that I've ever seen. It was a huge, all-white dog. And its shoulders and head came up to my chest. Like, it was massive. And so I'm like, I want to take a look at this dog. I'm not a dog fan, but that was the prettiest dog I'd ever seen. She had a smaller chow, too. And I walk over there, and I've got my camera. I'm like, can I take a picture with the chow? And then they look at me, and I'm 10 times bigger than anybody in China. And they're like, can we take a picture of you with our chow? So everybody was excited about the whole process. And everybody got some pictures taken, and which was cool. But it was a beautiful dog. They let me pet it and everything. It was a lot of fun. So I got to see the doggy, which, again, you know this. Not a big dog fan, but that was the coolest dog experience I think I've ever had. So after the dog experience, we go into Pizza Hut. Heard a Gronker. I'm gonna chill on the top of this rock till I'm. Oh, there's people down there. Yeah, let me rephrase. I'm gonna go back a bit, so I don't have to fight them while I'm telling my story. I am 5'9.5", and here they come. All right, they're coming up here. I'm gonna get them. I've got the high ground. Anakin. Die. He's dead. You turn your butt to me. You've made a mistake. Never turn your butt to Draven. Oh, and the man bits. You got a friend? Are you dead? You're dead. Come here. Oh, you're stuck on a rock. Bad days for you, sir. I'm going to tell the story, I promise. I just don't want to die while I'm doing it. Stay down. All right, success. Grab those teeth. Any teeth? No teeth. Okay, killed those guys. So, 5'9.5". So we go inside the Pizza Hut. Really snazzy restaurant. Really cool. We sit down, and I'm there with 2 other guys from America, right? And we're there with 4 guys from the Chinese plant, from China. And we sit down and blew their mind. I'm going to begin by saying they had chicken wings and French fries and gourmet salads and all that stuff. They also had pizza. Of course, I go there, I want pizza. Pizza Hut's my favorite pizza place anyways, so that was perfect for me. We get in there, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm going to get a whole pizza. I can take some of this back to the room, take it to work and eat tomorrow. Same thing I did with the chicken and the double cheeseburgers. I'm like, yes, this is all win for me. All the other guys had the same thought. So we get in there, we find how big is a pizza. Well, the average pizza was a small pizza here. Not a little tiny one, but it was a small pizza. It was smaller than a medium. And we're like, well, that's not a lot, especially if we want to take some home. So I ordered 2 pizzas. Jeff ordered 2 pizzas. And Travis ordered 2 pizzas. And the 4 of them got 1 pizza to share. So in that moment, once again, proving the amazingness of fat American culture, we got a baton of pizza. And of course, you can imagine they were already looking at us. They were mostly looking at me, everybody at the other tables, right? The waitress herself was already, oh, it was a waiter, it was a dude. The waiter himself was a little bit blown away by the amount of food we ordered. But of course, because we ordered so much, they had to have several people help bring it out. And we got salads ahead of time, you know, for nutrition. So they brought our salads out. We're munching on our salads. Nobody pays much attention to that. And then they came out with our 7 pizzas, right? Well, because there's so many pizzas, it's a bunch of people bringing the pizzas out, not just one person. This person got 2, this person got 2, this person got 2, one person has 1. All these people with their hands full of pizzas. I'm going to pause this so my food doesn't go away. As they get to the table, the waiter hadn't been there yet, so they didn't know what went where. And they're sitting there and they look at us. And they look at the pizzas in their hand. And I think they were genuinely shocked. I think they expected 5 times as many people there. And unsure what to do, they put 1 pizza down in front of the 4 Asian dudes from China. Right, guys? And because they said, I think they said, that one's ours. And we're like, okay, cool. And they sat down. They said something. I don't know what it was, but it was something like, that one's ours. They set it down and they look at him. And before they could do anything else, they just start putting all of them in front of me. Because they're like, we don't know which ones this fat guy is going to eat, but we're pretty sure it's most of these pizzas. So they're setting them all, and the other guys are just sitting there trying not to laugh. Because they're just sitting there like, yeah, those are all for him. We're just having a salad and water. Give it to the fat guy. And they're saying this in English, and nobody understands what they're saying. But to each other, like, oh yeah, salad and water, I'm already full. Just give those to him. He may want more later. I'd come back later if you want. And so it's just hilarious. Literally, they're trying to, and when they're setting them on the table, not only are they trying to, once they're on they start trying to scooch them together so they're more in front of me. Like, They didn't ask, and the Chinese guys are laughing because they could be clearing this up. And they look at Travis. Travis like, no, man, just let it go. No, it's fine. And they're like, okay. And they're just trying to scooch him in as close to me as possible so I can reach all of my pizzas. And so I think that they assumed that I was eating 6 pizzas and the rest of the table was sharing the other. Which was not the case. I only ate my pizza, half of Travis's second pizza, and took a little bit of Jeff's second pizza home with me. Because I am fat. But it was good pizza. I would say it's good. I wouldn't say it was phenomenal. I asked for double cheese, but everybody's stingy on cheese over there. Any place, the rare place that has cheese. Those places did not have cheese. But the rare places where cheese did exist, they were stingy. So I was having for double and triple cheese.